Okay, The Outer Worlds. I know nothing about this game. I was excited for it to come out, other than that, the only thing I've heard is if you like Fallout, you'll like this game. I've heard nothing else. Don't know what to expect. I love New Vegas. These are the same developers of Fallout New Vegas, and Obsidian made a lot of great RPGs, so let's give it a shot. As is usual, I tested the sound and everything a little bit off stream. It looked alright to me. I will of course check the VODs and double check later and let me know in chat if anything's off. So as you can see, look, I named this character Testy. I didn't realize that. It's supposed to be Test. Delete these. You'll see 7 minutes played, so I just ran through the first part. That's about it. Let's just do normal. All subtitles on. Let's go. Why?
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
$12.05 of 23. Phineas Vernon Wells. He's a fugitive, wanted.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
All right. Melee weapons. Melee attack speed, reload, intelligence, critical hit damage, perception, charm, and temperament. Interesting. One, so let's guess I want to pick what kind of build I am. Below average attributes come with a penalty.
I bet you could thaw yourself with sheer rage.
Interesting. Let's see, what stuff sounds interesting to me. I'm kind of tempted to go like my standard Fallout character. Let's, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Above average intelligence, charm, and dexterity. High dexterity, intelligence, and charm. Go for some long guns. Long guns and handguns sound good. As well as persuasion. Yeah, that sounds good to me. This tells us? So, melee weapons, handguns, long guns. What is TTD, location hit effects? Dodge skill increases the distance traveled when dodging. Bonus armor rating while doing a perfect block. Hack, medical. Inspiration. Oh, you get companions in this game. You know what? I'm interested in some long guns.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
Long guns and handguns. And interested in some stealth.
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
Aptitude. Okay, so like my background. Bureaucrat. Alright, what sounds good? Whew. Cashier subgrade, construction, elevator, factory worker, tossball team mascot. Let me look at the effects first. Termination, block, persuade. Persuade sounds good. Dodge, medical. Let's see. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up, the redemption of loyalty points, and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. I like that.
Good. I might require you to push a few buttons. You've got all your limbs, at least. Let's see, let's go. Let's do my Fallout guy. Orange eyes. Heck yeah. Let me swap his hair. Some orange hair. Can't really see the hair color. Maybe I'll just go shaved head or bald. I'm going for facial hair. Don't have like a fully connected goatee like this. Let's go
big beard. And we got orange. Orange, orange, orange. Why do we have a bright orange? Got orange eyes though. Features, age. Make him older. Maybe I can just make him look like me. I'm gonna switch it up. It's a lot of dirt. A lot of makeup too. Nah, I'll keep this guy. This guy's good. I got a big nose. Change his eyebrow style. Even big, thick ones like me. Features, I can take the dirt off. Give him a cool scar. That's pretty cool. All right. Next, That's pretty cool. Dexterity, intelligence, and charm.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Like I can run for an old scientist.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 9%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Crouching is useful. Activate stealth, improve accuracy, makes you a smaller target. Does make it harder to watch tossball matches. Give stronger weapons and armor to companions. I wonder what companions we can get.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Ow. I feel like that would hurt.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh my gosh.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Kind of moon jump a little bit. Left control. Left shift sprint, okay. Tall grass, rocks, or other cover to hide from enemies. Oh. That's fancy. Awareness meters over enemy heads tell if they're unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. Tell me what each thing is, though.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
It's alright. Hey, what happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. and crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Yeah, what's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet.
Sure
inside.
do.
Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Why do you keep saying
Yes, nailed it that time.
that? Yeah, can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
About the
The
hope.
Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, I'm off. Nice.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Tartar sauce, ration, sliced bread. Let me see the keybinds. E to interact, R to reload, attack, aim, quick melee. F5 is currently assigned to quick save. What's can I do to quick save? Quick save, I can do F12. There we go. Quick melee. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Oh, TTD. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly. Moving and attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Ooh. Hacking and lockpicking skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag packs are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you will see how many mag packs or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Pick 2 seconds. Telescoping staff. 2-handed melee. Weapon management. Inspect weapons, compare them, flag them, take care of your TNL weapons, and they'll take care of you. Or take care of your enemies. Yeah, look at this dope dude. Ooh. Whoa, cut him apart.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
What's up?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians.
Who cares?
We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal
What's
defense.
with this weird corporation
You know,
speak?
need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Take him down!
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Can I talk to you? I'll pop that bad boy on.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Submit yourself to the authorities.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Sawed-off shotgun. And a cot?
Intruders are not
Is this
authorized
gonna
to
be my
access
ship?
the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't
Well
fly.
done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I don't find a part like that just sitting in a
Astutely
garage.
observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it. Not really. I got it.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ooh, level 2. Auntie Cleo Management Training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks. The skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Level up increases health, gives you upgrades to your skills, and a new perk every other level. I just have to up the whole thing. You've unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. You unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Get a perk every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier perks available to you. Okay. We got 50% base health. 25% damage alone in a party. Okay, walk speed, sprint speed, better carry your weapons. Fast travel while encumbered, that's pretty good. Additional ammo and consumables. Interesting. I think that'll come in handy. Fast travel while encumbered.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you.
Workbench allows you to upgrade stuff or make stuff. No mods.
Constantly. Please.
Repair items and armor at a workbench using weapon and ammo armor parts. Breakdown from unwanted items. Okay, cool.
Ignore them. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself.
Oh, you can respec. Nice.
Right before he died. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Very pretty game. Ooh. Let me check my details. So I'm good at handguns, one-handed melee, long guns. What does this count as? Skill long guns. Okay, shotgun, long gun. Alright, I think I see what's going on here. Residents, oh no. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, he's all the way back here. Yes, a hunting rifle. Hand it over. Primal. Pretty. Dang, no more marauders to test this weapon on. Let me see if there's some over the hill here. It's a good gun. Killed 3 of them. So that's 1, 2. Here we go. Nope. Alright, I got all 3. Head into the city, see what we got. Look on the graves this disrespectful.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
A steel shovel.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm K Orange 4.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's
I
Silas.
appreciate that.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I'm a cashier. Depends on the work. You offered me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting
What?
means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees
Quotas,
yourself?
mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I don't know, man. I don't know about busting heads over paying for
He
graves.
just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
I'll be back.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Alright, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm thinking maybe 10 or 20 minutes, explore this town a little bit, and then we'll head off for the night. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of the Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Why do I feel like that sounds bad? Okay, so this is all steel. From Inhumors Association. A new subscription. Shovels, Gazette, and Quarterly. Human Resources. Just as comfortable, spacious plots, etc., etc. Nothing much there. So Edgewater. The Emerald Veil. I like emerald.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Carry on.
We don't get a lot of visitors.
What you folks talking about?
Wish we had some better rations.
At least you got your health.
Okay. Esther Blaine.
I've got some time.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Up there in the top left, it says spacebar ×2. Oh, like a dodge. Oh. It's like I'm fighting. Pew, 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 pew. I can jump each direction. Nice. I think I made my webcam too small. I'm having to adjust it. I'll fix it later. Saltuna Cannery. Health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and our supervisor. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Weird.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Seems we've got a
Technical.
guess. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Yeah. What do you say mostly abandoned? What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Yeah, I don't think these people take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
You don't seem like a good guy. Yeah, why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Yeah, I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah, how I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Yeah, I can't make any promises, man.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Yeah, sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Right. Provide combat support, skills enhancing your kills, increase your carrying capacity, inspiration. I did not mean to do that. Armor, what do I got? Hibernation suit, mineral helmet. Let's do stealth skills +5, cool. All my consumables there, modifications, armor parts. Companion ledger. Take skills. Threat, sneaky or boisterous. Interesting. Let's go aggressive. That's okay. She's blast wave that shocks enemies. Nice. She got lockpick and persuade in engineering. So maybe she can repair my equipment. Alright, I don't know. I mean, that Reed guy seemed alright. He wasn't just like a stereotypical evil gangster like the way he's dressed. just have to feel it out when I get to that town.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Yeah. Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
How well did you know the deserters? You work with them, you were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Yeah, this town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Yeah, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my
true.
dad used to say anyways.
I wasn't just gonna go flip the switch. Doesn't tell me which objective's which. Botanical lab. No, I want to go to the vicar.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Yeah, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say. Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Why are you after the book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Yeah, I still need to know a little bit more about this book.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Alright, that's not a big deal.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Cool.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Hey.
Hey. Let me see, is there a shop around here? I can buy some ammo. Or use a workbench. It's a
You're
bar.
not a big drinker, are you?
No.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Julius Moreau. He's got orange
Miss
hair.
Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
I'll take responsibility for her.
See that you do. I got a business to run. Edgewater ain't gonna provision itself, you know.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
See what you got.
Music to my ears.
It's equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Used to negotiate prices. Light machine gun. Ooh. %, sell. Size 6. Energy cell. I think I gotta buy some of this. I sold my junk. doesn't tell me how much ammo I have for this gun. So, okay, so it uses heavy ammo.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
Man, that's a lot of money for this ammo. But I got the ammo now. What time is it?
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Wouldn't do that to you. Barbershop. You can double check on this money owed.
But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
Whoops.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I don't want to make him pay for his coffin. It's stupid. Poor scientist. Poor Spacer's Choice guard. Thought he had like robotic arms for a second. Alright. Well, this is a good introduction to this game. But I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm pretty sleepy. It's 3 a.m. I think good time to shut her down. Let's go ahead and save. Alright. Really appreciate anybody who stopped by and was hanging out and watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great evening.